Oh.
Side quests are done.
Okay.
Most of the sub-bosses are dead. Optional side bosses.
Uh-huh. So does that mean we're, like, going to the end game?
Yes. Just about.
It's been a few days. I can't quite remember where we're actually at right now.
We're in the Tower of Marmaduke.
Oh, right, yeah, okay.
And we got there from Kadingaling.
Dingling.
And it's another one of these dungeons with the flipping door switches.
Okay.
Lucifer and Satan. But you know what? Nobody tells me what to do.
If you say so.
Absolutely nobody tells me what to do. It's boss time.
Wow. I take it we're going to be here a while.
Yeah, like 3-4 minutes, maybe. So
Says,
second to last side boss fight. Because, you know, I was already this deep in. And much like every other boss fight, it goes more or less the same way. Spam trump card, heal every turn, waste Rudy's ammo.
I'm surprised there's no twin orb of these going on here. Oh, wait, there it is.
It just wasn't doing its job. In comparison to how it's been doing its job otherwise.
Yeah, I mean, it's been kind of your solution to everything up to this point.
Including killing Gundams.
Yes, that too. The resemblance was not lost on me.
And I got Jack's best armor out of the
Jade Wilder?
Yep.
The hell kind of name is that?
Like a fancy coat. Everybody's healed, so I suppose we can advance with the game once again.
Hip hip hooray. Well, I hope you don't need to backtrack for anything.
Nope, the whole dungeon loops around. More of that.
Eh.
Yeah, exactly. But
I guess that's what you have dynamite for.
cartoonishly big bombs.
Yes.
None of that in Wild Arms 2, though. At least I don't think. I don't remember. It's actually been a long while since I played Wild Arms 2.
So when are we doing that one?
Probably never. It's not actually related to... Well, none of the games are really... actually related to each other.
So it's kind of like most Final Fantasy games?
Yes, except for FF10 and FF7. And FF10-2, I guess. Seeing as how the director of FF10 was like, yeah, eventually Shinra flies off into space and finds another planet. Dun dun dun.
Oh. Okay.
That's more or less implying that FF7 and FF10 are not necessarily same world, but same general universe. I guess that's what I got out of the statement. I don't have any reason to disbelieve it. Sounded legit enough to me.
So Final Fantasy X is a prequel to Final Fantasy VII, is what you're saying.
In a matter of speaking, yes. A really far-flung prequel. And less obvious, unlike Tales of Barbecue Sauce and Tales of Zesty Parmesan.
Neither of which I have actually started on, though you talking of Tales of Zestiria has sort of put me off to actually playing it.
What was it you said? You only complain about the things you love? Something like that? I complain because I care.
Something like that. I think it goes, you complain most vehemently about the things you love.
Yeah, we'll go with that. As far as Tales games go, it's at least average. Not every game can be Vesperia, so I have accepted this truth many years ago.
It's a bitter pill. I have to admit, Vesperia has kind of spoiled me.
You found a pair of arms.
Whose were they? I hope they don't miss them.
I don't know, but we have a right to bear them.
Yeah, but what if they needed them to, like, open jars and stuff? You're kind of being a dick about it now.
Well, why do they have it in a box?
I don't know, it's for safekeeping. You're breaking and entering here, man.
Well, technically, we're not. The demons were breaking and entering. This isn't their satellite. This is a human space colony. Made for humans to drop onto the planet Earth. Or Filgaia, as the case may be.
Is that actually a thing that's supposed to happen?
No.
Okay.
I was making a Gundam reference.
That's what I thought, but I can never be too sure. I mean, we did just kill a Gundam.
I've never actually seen the original Mobile Suit Gundam. I've seen like 3 episodes.
I watched 1 or 2.
It's slow. That's my beef with it. I think they did a movie of it or something, so it condenses all that shit down. I don't know. I'll have to ask Angie.
He would be the one to know.
There's me just fucking wandering around. As I want to do.
It happens. What's with the all-seeing eye there?
You needed to for the upcoming bit. Alright, one more.
Wow.
Last side boss. Why? Because like I said, we already went balls deep into this territory.
I mean, yeah. It's not like super boss kind of boss, is it?
Not already beat those 2 bosses.
Mm.
It's time for Pascal's messing around to bring us to a painful finish.
Got it. I want to respond to that, but I can't remember the line.
There's Hubert saying, I didn't say that.
You want Pascal to bring you to a painful finish?
Hey, who am I to judge?
Maybe she's into that.
Pair the spares.
I think Pascal and Hubert kind of worked.
Better than Asbel and Sherry, though.
I mean, yeah, considering Sherry has spent half the game hating Asbel's guts.
His, like, obligatory romance subplot.
Yeah.
Hubert and Pascal was way more interesting.
Yeah, it was.
Even if Pascal was Pascal.
Character development in that game is so weird. It's like some characters actually have it, like Hubert and
Hubert? That's
Hubert?
basically it.
Okay, so yeah, Hubert has character development, and like no one else really does.
Malik kind of stays the same in the entire game.
So does Asbel.
I mean, it's fine in Malik's case, because Malik is the best character in the game.
Yes, clearly. Although Richard in the epilogue gives him a run for his money.
Yeah, Richard is the second best. Oh, spoilers, Richard lives, by the way. That means it's fake.
Oh.
Now we have to find the real eye. Yeah, intermission. I was actually going to use the Offspring song that is just intermission, but
Copyright notices?
would have been a little bit too blatant.
Yeah.
Copyright notice that
Intermission.
probably would have been pursued.
Probably, yeah.
Anyway, there's the real eye.
Oh, fantastic. I guess you can make a case for Richard to an extent, and possibly Lambda having character development, but not to the extent that Hubert does, and it's just like nobody else really changes at all.
Well, in Sophie's case, it's a fair point.
Well, yeah, Sophie's a robot.
Spoiler, Sophie's a robot. Pascal remains Pascal the entire time. Unchanging.
And I mean, it's okay to an extent. I mean, not everybody has to have this life-changing thing happen to them over the course of the game, but the whole point of the story is Asbel having a life-changing thing happening to him, and it never does shit.
He remains Asbel the whole time. I mean, there's a little bit of character development. Like, he does some things, it's like, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Here we are at the residential area. I wonder where the final piece of the treasure is that we need to advance the plot.
I couldn't even begin to guess.
Oh wait, there it is. Well, we're done here, so...
Oh, well. Huh. Who would have thought?
We're done here, so... leave. Ariel, I guess you never had a leg to stand on. Oh, so good. It's 8 legs, right? Anyway, next time on Radical Bromance, I guess. Continue spinning into the future.
If we have to.
Into the future, toward the end of the game.
The end of the game.